Good morning, everyone. It's it's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How you guys doing today? It's what day is it? I think it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, July 28th, and it is my daughter Tina's birthday. I think I want to say I think she's 33. Yeah, I think she's 33. No, 34, right? I got to figure it out. Let's see. Um, let's see. 19, no. 2021 minus 1987. She's 34. 34? What? How old was I? Like 10 when I had her? Feels like it when you look at numbers. Good morning, Mr. Sadie. I wonder where everybody's at. Nobody's here. If you're here, if you're listening, put something in the chat. Let me know that you're here. I know it's right now it's just me and Mr. Sadie. Put something in that chat. How's everybody doing? I know. Good morning, Mr. Sadie. Sorry about yesterday. It was just a big it was a big old mess, but we got it all taken care of. Good morning, Joanne. Hope everybody's doing good. Good morning, Bluegrass Treasure Hunter. Bluegrass music. I love bluegrass music. Good morning, Nishana. Thank you, everybody, for making it so I don't feel all alone. I put this shirt on, and this is I think this is a 2X shirt, and the thing is like it's like hanging on me. It's like, I used to be this big, and now I'm this big. It's so weird. It really is weird. Just a weird feeling to. I've never had this drastic of a weight loss, but I've never been as heavy as I was. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, yesterday was just, everybody was overlapping on everybody else, and they were just. I was getting phone calls, and I was getting. Everybody wanted to make the appointments for the same day, and the AC, and I feel horrible because I probably shouldn't say this, but the AC guy said, I'll be there at 8:00. Well, guess what time he showed up? 8:59. So it's like, whatever. So I could have had the show, but yeah, it was. And of course, we didn't really have that scheduled as far as the time wise. I knew he was going to come yesterday, but I didn't know what time he was going to come. So when he called me at 7:30 and he said, I'll be there at 8. Of course, I don't have the things ready. I don't have, all the things done that I needed to get done. Plus I stayed up till 1:30 in the morning working. Yeah, it was crazy. Nishana says I turned the show on ready to say, don't swear, please. And there was nothing. I thought, oh, maybe it was a bag sale. No, actually, that's next week. That is next week. Good morning, Hank. Yeah, so I am going to go on a. Let me see, Todd. Maybe I didn't even send it. It should be in the thing. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did do it. I know. I'm sure I did, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I put it somewhere else, and I probably shouldn't. That's weird. I'm putting it in the chat, and it doesn't in the daily group thing, and it's not. Hang on, let me do it this way. That's so weird that it's not letting me do it. That is weird, but I'm going to put it in the chat. You can come on that way. Sorry, it wouldn't let me do it. It wouldn't let me put the link in the Daily Squad. Like, I put it in, I paste it, and it doesn't go. So I don't know where it's going. But there's the link. Hey. You're late.
I'm not.
Yar. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now anybody can just stroll on in. That's right. Come on in. Take your boots off. Stay a while. Well, don't take your boots off. It might be that might not be good. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the link. Mike says, yep, anybody can stroll in. See, told you. Yep. Todd's here now.
Yep.
Let's see. So yeah, yesterday was just one of those crazy days, and yeah, it worked out. I survived. Shauna says, Mike, we take our chances when we watch this show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about that.
That's for sure.
What's going on with you, Mr. Todd Ray?
Not much.
I do not want to see toes. Thank you very much. Please, no toe. I can see feet. I just cannot do toes. Cannot do them. Nope.
Yeah.
I would say if there was one reason I wouldn't want to go to a beach, it was be because I would probably be seeing a ton of toes. And thanks, but no thanks. I'll pass. I just have to put my toe blinders on. That sounds really weird, but.
So, does it bother you to look at dog toes?
No, not at all.
Chicken toes?
Not at all. Just human toes. And preferably, the worst ones are men's toes. That just because I cannot, and it's not even all the toes. It's that one second toe that's like longer than any of the other ones. That's like reaching over the shoe. That grosses me out. When I see that, I'm just like, I can't do it. Can't do this. Yeah.
So, you would have trouble if you were in a nail salon with all those little bubbly foot machines going. And
I try to avoid looking.
People
That,
lined up in
that
those little salon chairs and
that's the only thing, I just have to avoid looking at it because
okay.
I try really hard not to, and it's not really been a lifetime thing. Like it's actually pretty recent, like maybe within the last 10 years or so. But oh yeah, I just can't. Yeah,
Max and Outcast.
I just
So
I can't do it.
how about baby toes?
No, because usually, when you're a baby, you're not gonna be. It's not. You're not gonna have long toes. I mean, I guess kids can, but yeah, I can't. I just can't.
So adult male toes are the worst.
Those are the worst. When you have
Okay.
toes that looks like a finger, I'm out.
Hmm.
I'm out. I just had to put my toe blinders on and
It's okay.
walk the other way. But yeah,
Toes and mice. Yeah. What else?
that's about it.
That's about it. Spiders.
Fishing and Picking says, "What if Lance is a hunk and a millionaire, but had the most nasty looking long second toe?" Well, I would say we'd have to be going to do some cosmetic surgery, maybe, or you just have to keep his boots on all the time, or wear socks. Mike says it sounds like you were traumatized or something. You know, and maybe maybe it's more of a discriminative, uh, you know, discrimination type thing. I don't know. It's just really weird. Like, because I don't have those. I don't have those kind of toes. I have little Flintstone toes. So, you know, it's just my thing, I guess. I was cursed with it, I guess. Oh man. So, anyway,
Okay, I'm back.
yeah. Actually I misspoke because I said yesterday was the day that everybody was calling and bugging and everybody wanted to do something the same day. Actually, that was Monday. And then Tuesday was the AC guy. Yeah, he showed up. He said he was be here about 8 and then he showed up at 8:59.
So
So,
he did get it fixed.
well, it wasn't broke. It wasn't broke, but I needed to have it serviced. I needed to have, you know, I'm sorry, but I have to call someone to come and change that filter because the last time I got down under there, I just about didn't get out. I almost had to call a fire department, and we don't have a fire department. So
Didn't
I
didn't you do a live or a video about that?
about what?
About getting down in your crawl
I
space and
think
doing
I
that?
think I did I think it was a live. I think it was a live. But yeah, it was
Gosh, that's been 4 or 5 years ago now.
yeah. And and it's not bad. It's not like, you have to crawl in there. I mean, basically it's you get down there and it's such a small spot. I mean, you don't have much room, maybe 2 foot to, as far as the depth of it. Um, but it's just such an awkward, you really get into an awkward position. And I'm sure that because I've lost a little weight, I'm sure it wouldn't be as bad to get in there, but yeah, I just pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
and he checked out. He blew all the grass out of the air conditioner, sure that everything was working right, and I'm sure you checked the Freon, and so
Yeah,
just got it done. I should have had it done before summer even started, but um, yeah. So, but it's
might have
done.
been a better time to get done because they're real busy during the time it's
True.
startup, and you might have had to
Yeah,
get on a waiting list or something.
this is his, this is his busy time, but they, you know, they know I'm easy money.
Mike's going to need a friend with a lift to get him up out.
I
So,
tell you, when because it's just such an awkward position because you're laying on your side when you get in there. You kind of have to like kind of scoop down, and I don't know how Mike used to do it because, I mean, he's 6'4", 350 pounds, and he dreaded it. He hated doing it, but he knew I wasn't getting down there, and so uh, he would dread do it. He would put it off and put it off, and then he'd finally say, "Well, I'm gonna have to I have to get down there." But
yeah,
it's fairly close. I wish it wasn't down there at all, but um, and it makes absolutely no sense for it to be down there, other
yeah.
than
I
other
did
than
the
you know,
I did the same thing putting Gwen's desk together, except it wasn't dirty on the floor. Just
yeah.
they make you contort your body into such weird position. I think the people who make those desks that are put together
Mm-hmm.
their engineer designers are all 5 foot tall Oriental guys that
Maybe
are real flexible and take yoga classes.
maybe that's the prerequisite. Like they have to be the one of those contortionists that get in a box and have
I
their
just
weights on top of their head and
I just know those engineer designer guys just sit in their little offices over there and just laugh. These Americans are going to have trouble put this stuff together.
yep. They probably got a camera built in there too.
I know. So,
What's going on with you today?
oh, I just need to list. Um, yeah, I got so much stuff and
I seen your pictures.
I need to get it.
I seen,
Which ones?
I seen your room. That was scary. That looks worse than mine.
Yeah, I did a side by side picture of Gwen's new office and then my eBay room,
Yeah,
where
her
I put them
office looks a lot.
in there, and there's quite a contrast, isn't there?
No doubt about it. Pretty scary.
I'm telling you.
And
Well,
is that all unlisted or is that all listed?
yes. No,
Yes.
actually, most of that picture is listed.
Okay, that's good.
Everything that's on the shelves is listed.
Gotcha. Anything
Or
that's on the floor is
yeah,
not.
anything that's on the floor is just not. So it's about half and half. Yeah.
Wow.
Put them on the little group chat. I think I erased the pictures. Let me see if I still got them somewhere on my phone.
Fishing and Picking says, is eBay on desktop running slow for anyone on the East Coast this morning? Mine's working good in the Midwest, but I know that wasn't your question, so just saying. So yeah, like I said, the last couple of days it's been an interesting week. So I've been kind of not, no, how would I put that? Not really. I've been waiting for Walmart to put their clearance up at my prices that I feel comfortable paying. So the other Monday, I went to Walmart, and sure enough, they had all kinds of stuff on sale for $1 each. So what did I do? I bought it all up. So I ended up getting 190 pieces. Yeah. And yeah, I got some good stuff. I already sold one piece. I sold that within 24 hours of listing it, and sold it for triple what the asking price was on it. So anyway, that's my game. I love Walmart clearance. It does me very good. It definitely helps pay the bills. So I did that. I'm still working on getting that all on and listed. But and then what else did I do? Oh, so you all know, I mean, it's getting to that time of the year. uh, the anniversary of Mike's death, and that's August 2nd. And that day, my life changed drastically, forever. I'm okay. I'm a lot better than what I used to be. It seems like every year I'm making progress, and I'm doing better, and I'm not going to go on that day. I'm not going to go bury my head and, or I can't say, because, that's not where I'm at. I'd much rather be on here talking to you guys about it, and, that's probably the thing that has helped me the most, is being able to talk about it and work through it. And I've definitely, I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. That's for sure. But looking back at that moment, I never thought that I would be in this moment. I didn't think I would make it. I didn't think I would make it. So, and I owe you guys that, because you guys helped me through it, helped me get through it.
We've all helped each other with so much stuff. Everybody was so beautiful and wonderful at Mom's passing, and
I mean,
just everything. Somebody gets sick, and we're all, how can we help? What can we do?
This is my tribe. You're my people.
Speaking of health things, Gwen is going to become a bionic woman.
She is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's going to get a implant.
An implant?
Yeah, with a heart monitor type thing. I don't know what they call it.
Mm,
You know, she had her fainting spell while we were on vacation, and then
that's true. That's true.
went to the cardiologist yesterday, and they said, we're going to stick a recording device underneath your skin so we can monitor your heart for a while.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, she doesn't have episodes just whenever she wants to have one, so the doctor can figure out what's going on. So,
It kind of,
but I thought she would have like electrodes hooked up and carry a box around on her in like a waist pack or something.
that's what I would think. I
But
mean,
they're
it
gonna,
kind of amazes me that they're going to want to
I
be
know,
invasive and actually put something. I don't know. That just, I don't like that.
and they said it was going to be like the size of a. He showed it to her. It was like the size of um, like a flash drive.
Huh. Interesting. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike said Mike would tell you how proud of you he is, or he was.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're the best.
yeah.
So,
I
inquiring minds want to know about my rooms. I put the pictures on the computer. You want to screen share them?
yeah.
Or are we not done talking about feelings and
We
medical
we can
devices?
come back to that.
We can come back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Share screen.
Lashana wants to see.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. You got the stage.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, umbrellas. You got all kinds of umbrellas in your room. Oh, okay. Never mind. So
This
this
is
is,
this is Gwen's new office space. Yeah.
it looks great.
See, this is the dead. I was underneath shoving screwdrivers upside down trying to get all this
Todd,
bottom screws in.
there's not very much to that.
No? You
No.
don't you don't think so when you start in on it, and then when you get to step 39, you're like, ah.
It don't even have it don't even have like panels on the back or the sides.
I
That's
know.
that should be an easy
It
that
looks easy, but it
that looks like
friggin' isn't.
30 minutes of work.
It took me about 6 hours. Of course, I work slower than most people, but so that's her new office space. Okay, get
That-
ready for it. Here's
that's
my eBay room.
ah,
Ah.
eBay room. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, all the stuff on the shelves, all this stuff is listed. All this stuff is listed. Yeah, all
That
this stuff is not listed.
how do you even get in that room to get your listed stuff? That's a good question. How
There's
the
a path. There's a door back here. See the door, top of the door there?
yeah, yeah.
There's a little path between the shelf there, and then you come down the center aisle. You can actually walk down between the shelves there,
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
and then you go around the back of this shelf, and there's more crap over here. Yeah, but hey, I would rather have this than rent a storage room. But this used to be a den.
Wow. So what do you do when people come over to visit? Do you just shut that door?
Oh, they don't go in this room. Nah.
You just shut that door and that's off limits.
Yeah. And you know, this is actually a home invasion deterrent area. If somebody broke in, there's a door right behind me while I'm taking this picture. If they broke in that door and just they would come in here and just crash on all this stuff. But anyway. And you can't see the stuff that are stacked up around the walls.
Right.
There's the top of the treadmill right there.
Well, that's a good place for it.
Yeah. Most of the time, eBay crap is stacked on top of that too.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh,
So, but yeah, all kinds of stuff for sale.
well, that's good. I mean, is that pretty much where all of your listed and unlisted items are?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little bit in the other bedroom, the one that's not Gwen's office, but
Uh-huh.
she's got a bunch of crap stacked in there too.
Ah.
Anyway,
Mr. Sadie said you need a couple of 100 vacuum cleaners. No. Morning, Beth. How you doing this morning? Oh my gosh. Shauna said that made my day. I thought my piles of bins looked bad. I guess I am called organized. Finally. Morning, Bumcrack. Yeah. That was good. That was
yeah,
good.
I got lots of stuff to list.
Well,
But yeah, I mean, God, if you get good deals, it's hard not to buy.
true. True enough. True enough. So,
Bum crack. I wish my eBay room was as tiny as Todd's.
so I'm probably going to be doing a thing tomorrow. Looking into buying a car.
All right.
So that's I have a choice between a Chevy Equinox or a Buick Encore. And I'm probably going to go with the Buick.
They're kind of like mid-size SUVs, aren't they?
Yeah, they're I would say they're probably on the smaller end. And it will be new because I don't want to buy somebody else's problems. So it's just time. This, the one that I'm not complaining because my van has done very well, but I would say it's time to put her down.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much had to buy a car a couple of weeks ago, and so we did. But I was talking to even the guys at the car lots. If you drive by car lots now, in Texas anyway, Oklahoma, we've looked at a lot of different places out on our travels lately. Louisiana, the car lots only have like a fourth or a fifth of the cars that they usually do in years past.
Definitely. They
It's like
they don't have a large inventory.
And the dealers fully admit this is absolutely the worst time ever in America to buy a car. But I mean, if you gotta have one, you gotta have one,
Yeah, I think I definitely think that they are They're hurting. That industry is, because there's not a lot of people that are, buying cars. I
Yeah,
mean,
I could not believe that the RAV4 that we bought 4 years ago and drove 90,000 miles is worth the same amount of money now that we paid for it.
yep,
That just blows my mind. How's that even possible?
yeah,
It's a car. They're supposed to depreciate in value, but boy, that RAV4 didn't.
yeah.
And I even looked up David's old beat up Dodge Avenger. It's it's selling right now on Auto Trader for about $7,000.
Wow,
Are you kidding me?
wow.
That car's got 130,000 miles on it, and it's got every. I think it looks like it's been in an attack by Walmart shopping carts.
Dance.
Just little scuffs and scrapes all over the outside. I think he tries to park in too narrow spots.
Possible.
It's just covered with scrapes and scratches and down the sides,
Yeah.
Still drives good. I love driving that little Avenger.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. It's peppy. It's got a 6-cylinder motor, and it gets 30 miles to the gallon.
Nice.
I think it's going to be my
Your toot around car.
yeah, because the F-250 truck only gets like 11 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
That little Avenger gets 3 times the amount of gas mileage. That's funny.
Right.
So yeah, that'll be a good wagon for
Yeah.
garage sales and stuff like that.
Let's see. Yeah, Patty said we bought our daughter a 21 Hyundai Elantra, and I love it. Yeah, those are cute little cars. Oh, I'm sure that 2000. Nashana says she has a 2014 Jeep. It has 57,000 miles on it, and its value must be good in today's market. Oh yeah, but Patty says I love my Subaru for hauling junk. Yeah, I mean, definitely the van has came in handy, and I never, even when I had kids, that were little and stuff, I didn't have a van. But this just seemed like a good thing to buy, and I was able to buy it, with the company that I went through. So,
Yeah.
I did it, but now it's just it's time to.
Yeah, it's a great time to sell a car. If you got a car that you don't need or want, man, now's a good time to sell that sucker.
Yeah.
You'll get top dollar.
Yep.
But the problem is, you sell a car, you have to buy a car to replace it.
Yeah. So let me put it out there. So I was trying to figure out, because one of my main things that I want in a vehicle is all-wheel drive, because we do have snow here. And I was always told that, if you have a choice, you should always go with the all-wheel drive rather than the four-wheel drive, or the forward drive. Is that what it's called? Forward? It's not four-wheel drive, but forward.
You
But
mean like front wheel drive?
Front wheel drive. Front wheel drive is what I was trying to say.
Well,
Forward.
that's still pretty good on snow. Front wheel drive is better on snow than rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. And so I'm kind of I'm kind of trying to rethink that. Mike, that's what Mike told me. He's like, if you're going to get a car, you need to get an all-wheel drive. Of course, I was driving all over the place, in a whole lot of different areas and everything. But see, Mr. Sadie says front wheel is all you need. Okay. All right. So that shouldn't be a necessity. And
Yep.
really, in all reality, I mean, I don't like to drive in the snow. If I know it's going to be snowing, I plan for that, and I know that I'm going to be staying home until
Yeah.
at least
Basically, if it's too bad to drive in a front wheel drive car, then you probably shouldn't be driving anyway.
right.
You should just stay home and let the weather pass.
Well, and let them plow.
I
Subaru makes
mean,
amazing all-wheel drive. Yeah, I would never have a vehicle without four-wheel drive.
Subaru used to have the best, longest lasting, most reliable cars anyway,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
think they've slipped quite a bit. I don't think they're as good as they were 5 years ago.
yeah. So I mean, as if yeah, I was doing some reading last night. Just kind of looking and trying to figure out, what if it really does make a difference. But Fish and Pickin says all-wheel drive. If you have to get one new tire, you'll have to get all new tires for it. Yeah. Well, I usually, I never get just one tire. Um, and when it comes down to it, I get two. Um, but yeah, I think I probably will just go with um, probably just go with a front wheel drive, and that should be fine.
Yeah, it's chicken toed. The loan rates are really, if you need to get a car loan, the loan rates are really good now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only good thing about buying a car now compared to 5 years ago. The car loan rates were like 5% back then. Now
Right.
they're now I think Bridget even got a 0% car loan.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Machana says I'm on my second set of tires, and I bought the same ones that came with the Jeep. Awesome. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm pretty much set on the Encore. I kind of like it's a smaller SUV, and that's definitely all I need. I just didn't want one of those mini cars, but I think it'll do me okay. I think
Yeah. A comparable size Toyota would cost you like $12,000 more.
yeah,
So, but Toyota's probably going to last longer than a.
yeah,
I mean, it just depends on how you want to play it.
yeah,
You can pay more now or have to buy another car sooner.
yeah.
I mean, you ought to be able to make it last. Depending on how much you drive, you ought to be able to make it last 10 years or so
Oh
at
yeah,
least.
easy. Yeah. I mean, rust will probably set in before before I'm done, way before,
Yeah,
you know. But I am definitely, going to try and preserve it and put it in the garage.
yeah.
That's one thing that I definitely want to do is put it in the garage and um,
And forever, you've always heard, don't buy new, just buy one that's a year old. You're
yeah,
going to be just as happy. But now, with this weird market,
hmm
new car prices really aren't much more than a year old car.
right,
So you might as well buy a new one now.
I'll get the full warranty on it,
Yeah.
And that's I. I mean, I always say this, and y'all are probably tired of me saying it, but I don't want to buy somebody else's problems. I've done that for the last 4 years. I'm done. And Shauna said that is why you buy the bumper to bumper protection. It covers everything except the normal maintenance. I have $100 deductible, free rental cars that they arrange for me. Towing is covered.
That's good, but you don't have to buy the bumper to bumper coverage from the dealership where you buy the car. You can shop around and probably get a better deal than the dealership offers. But yeah, bumper to bumper is nice, especially when you get my age where you don't really feel like crawling underneath the car to see what's wrong with it.
What are you talking about, Mike? Brand new car, the first thing you to do is get it, get under it and rubberized undercoating.
Yeah, you can buy undercoating for a car.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
To protect from rust and stuff?
Yeah. That's really good if you live in states that use a lot of salt on the snowy roads.
We use a lot of salt. A lot of salt, a lot of brine.
Don't really need it here, Arizona, or southern states. They don't put salt on the roads.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And I was quite surprised at, because I didn't really know how it was going to work, like financing and, how I was going to show, I just really wasn't. And that's really what kind of held me back from even attempting it, But I just thought, you know what? It's time to find out. Time to find out where I stand and where I'm at with that. So they were just like, yeah, just bring us your bank statements for the last 3 months, and that's pretty much it. Bring us your proof of income, and that's pretty much all we need. So I was like, okay, I'll do that.
Smart.
I can do that. No problem. So that's exciting. Christian Pickens says, sometimes I drive a 2-wheel drive on our soft sand, but I air down to 10 to 15 psi. Want a good laugh? Check out Corolla Beach Idiots on Facebook. Jeeps and trucks getting stuck in our sand. Huh. Yeah, I would agree with that, Nishana. I will definitely look into that because I think that would be a good thing to have. I have, AAA, which I'll probably never go without that because it's more of a comfort, more of a security than anything else, And I don't know. I just don't put myself in positions that I did, 20 years ago. I rarely drive at night. I'm not going to really drive in the snow unless there's like an absolute emergency. I'm not going to do that, so I'm not as adventurous as what I used to be. because there ain't nobody out there that I can call besides AAA. So, I just feel more comfortable having it. But I
Yep.
will definitely look into the bumper to bumper. See if I can get that on there. I think it'd be worth it. Yeah. So Todd, how many sales you got going out?
I've got 2.
2?
Yeah, but 2 good ones. That's $150 worth of stuff. So
Nice. Very nice. I
yeah,
have 12. I have 12.
12 in one day.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Let's
Remember,
see.
remember, when it gets up to 50, I won't be able to do a show. Todd will have to do the show. I'm nominating you, Todd.
Okay.
So I'll be like, I can't do it. Lashana says she got 2.
Yeah, I got a pretty good camera going out and a Blu-ray player going out.
Sweet. Awesome. What did I? Yeah, mine equals. Well, it equals 200, but that's with shipping. So, yeah. Not
Yes,
too
got
sad.
7.
I definitely got a couple of non-payers, but we always got those. Those tend to always hang around. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It
And a
is.
buyer send me questions about what are these measurements and these measurements on these blue jeans, and they're all in eBay bags ready to slap a label on them. $12 pair of jeans. I was like, I'm ignoring this question. And so I did.
Let's see. Mr. Sadie says I have 2 trucks, and my wife drives a 2015 Traverse, and they're all paid for, and it feels so good not having a payment after 35 years and probably 12 new vehicles. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I completely understand. But I.
He's going to freak out when all those granddaughters start driving.
Yeah,
How many granddaughters he got?
Papa,
Sadie's got like 52 granddaughters.
I need some money so I can buy a car, Grandpa.
Yep.
Shauna says I picked up a set of Royal Albert Old Country Roses china. The lady at the thrift store did not want to mark every piece and have customers try and break up the set. So she said I could have it for $75. Wow. Nice. She said the coffee server alone sells for $65 and up. You did good. You did good. Yeah. Well, I don't know. So yeah, I got that going on. Got just trying to get all this stuff listed. I think I am going back to Walmart today to see if they have any more stuff because that stuff has, it's bulked up my store, but it sells every day. I think I sold 4 or 5 pieces of Walmart stuff yesterday. So as long as it keeps selling, I'm going to keep buying. That's my thoughts.
Yep.
So, but anyway, I don't know where Sally's at. I figured she'd be messaging me saying, where's the link? But nothing. So, oh my goodness, excuse me. Ugh.
Yeah, there's some iffy spots on the Galveston beach because you can just drive down onto the beach and park.
Yeah. You can do that on the West Coast at Pismo too, where we stayed at that beachfront house. Actually out on the beach, because it's kind of a ways from the beach. You could still see the beach, but it's kind of they have the whole beachfront you can drive on. So they have, sometimes they have races, some people get stuck. So it was actually kind of entertaining just to watch people get stuck, and they have to get people together and try and get them out and towing them, and it was kind of interesting. I know I used to go with my dad. My dad had a Ram Charger. That's an old one.
Yep.
And we would go, he had it all beefed up, and we would go out to Pismo. That's about the only thing he liked about the beach. He didn't like the cold. He didn't like anything else about it. But if he could take his truck or his Ram Charger out there, he would race it. And I'd be right along with him. I just thought that was the best thing.
You okay, Gwen? Gwen sold a thing on Poshmark and she got her lint roller out and she can't get all the lint off. She's over there making frustrated noises.
Mm-hmm. Something you can do with that, if you can't get all the lint off, you can throw it in the dryer with a dryer sheet for a few minutes, and that will help.
So she said dryer with a dryer sheet will help, Gwen.
I've done that before.
Yep, here she goes.
I've done it. I mean, it may not help all the way, but it'll help a little bit. Let's see. What was that about that Dorito? There was a Dorito that was put on eBay, I think. That was like in the form of, who was it in the form of? Was it P. Diddy? There was something like I seen that little blurb. But yeah, I don't know the whole story, so I don't want to say something wrong. But very crazy. So, but I got a list. I got to ship. I got to go to Walmart. I got all kinds of things going on today. So get crack-a-lacking and get stuff done. Yeah, P. Diddy? Was it P. Diddy, Mr. Sadie? I can't remember who it was. I don't know. All right, y'all. It's 9:00. I gotta get going. Deshauna, hush. I'm already in trouble, so. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day. Get lots of sales. List. Bye now.
Bye.